What? Okay, not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. The choke before that, not, but that was pretty funny. I think if I got a better animation on that last one, it would have been best space ever. Because that first double was pretty much perfect. Can get that turnaround there. Like the worst angle to do that from. Like I just said, can I don't do Charm C normally anymore? What's wrong with me? I don't understand. I think the mistake that I'm making there is pulling back too early. I should react. It loses 1 frame, but it's way more consistent. This is like exactly tied with PB, which means it's not that great. PB's early game is improvable. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Whatever, it's still gonna 937. I'm gonna say one of the hardest parts of like optimizing early game like that has to do with the portrait ghost, especially like Neville, Lydia, and the Whirling Nuts. It's like manipulating the suck up so that it's fast, but also gaining enough movement to get it to get across the room to the chest. And sometimes I try a bit too hard to get a good animation like there, and like there's a balance that you can do. It's pretty hard to consistently get it right. Like, it's not that bad when you don't get it right, because it means that you got a good animation. But optimally you get a good animation and enough movement. Like there my animation was really good, but my movement was slightly too bad. But doesn't really matter. Would have have been like a free 35 if I got a better area one. Like if I didn't mess up the Chansey fight. And didn't mess up that, would have been free. Like second best possible scenario for every boo. That was really bad. On my part. Surge Boo is like one of the freest boos to get a good animation on. And the animation I had there was pretty much worst case scenario. Why though? This split sucked. Don't do the same thing again. I don't mean fire split in general, but just this split that it just did. That was really bad, dang it. Yo, thanks, Face. Same to you. Oh, Feist then, okay, got you. Yo, thanks for the GL, Alpha. I knew it. Whatever, dude. I don't think it's being broadcasted somewhere, to be honest. We're just gonna join a Discord call. It's just a community race. It's not really... There's not really anything on the line. I need to like get better at the decision making in Hidden Room. Sometimes I burn the ghost really early, so I just stick around there and try to burn again. But sometimes like that's actually a bad idea. Because if you're invincible, the ghost will just bounce off. The thing is, you don't... If it's like way too early, you want to burn it again, because otherwise it will just fly across the room. I need to get better at that, but that's fine. I'm just derusting still. Hidden Room is hard. It's gonna be not a bounce. So the same that as the same as I'm running right now. Couldn't get that, it's fine. Couldn't read that, that's fine. Still sub 1840. I need to get better at reading that. Like fast. Tend to lose so much time to that. Pretty good, pretty good. Kind of bad on the ending there. I don't know, sorry, I really don't know. I do not pay attention to text boxes at all because it's paying attention to something you cannot control. It's like just a waste of energy. Yo, Hef. Nice to see you, dude. Glad to hear that you're still alive. It was really bad. Oh, I do not like that dude. That time I read it well. Good thing I did that. Good, that's really good. I didn't touch any mediums. fine. Finally, dude. Never thought I'd see the day that I would get a good Esther Hall. If only that if that Nanaboo was in the bottom right, and I didn't mess up the thing, I knew what I should have done there. I should have just grabbed the pearl, moved around the chest, and got the boo. If I did that and the boo was there, would have been insane. But it's bad now. Yo, Jack. We good, just grinding some runs, as usual. I mean, I'm serious, you can, like, remove that kappa, because at this point, sub 28 should not be that hard. Dang it, dude. That's what happens when you try to cut corners optimally. Take optimal lines. I think the best moonshot time that I've ever had was like a 27:54. Probably nothing compared to some other runners' best times. I thought I failed that. But it's the strat I have to go for now. The one instance where save warp is slow. That's because of a newer strat. I hate that. Whatever, dude. I should have focused there. I shouldn't have not talked. Why? I'm dumb. There goes all the time save. Well, I mean, what time save? That projector was, that study was already horrible. so if you know how when in between the vacuum twirl animation and Luigi calling, or Egat calling Luigi, there's like 1 frame of movement. If you grab the glove with that, you can skip an entire animation, and that causes the text box to appear after the save warp. Which saves like 1.5. I mean, not just the text box, I mean the entire strat saves like 1.5 over the... like normal 2 seconds from a save warp. Yo, nice to hear, Jack. Yeah, the thing is, like, if you go for that and miss it, it's pretty punishing. Still. That time it was actually beneficial to go like super slow instead of just a bit slow. Because if I go just a bit slow, it switches right before I can get to it and I panic anyway.
Mario.
Whereas this time I had plenty of time to react to that.
Mario. Mario.
Yo, Dave. If in that case, like, if you go for the that animation skip, risk it all for 1.5 seconds, and you miss it, that is probably the worst feeling in the entire game. Like, the walk of shame and having to mirror warp is probably the worst thing ever. Yeah, I mash only with my right hand, with my index finger on the B button, and my middle finger on the A button. Because I could not get comfortable with the two-handed method. That was really bad on my part.
Mario.
Why do I always get Van Gogh text on this specific boo? Don't save, why? Well, there goes the entire lead. Never mind, that room was just as bad as PvE, but I saved. Whatever, dude, I should not talk if you just play. Imagine saving, dude. Yo, thanks for the GL, Max. Honestly, the only thing I really need to improve about my Area 3 is the consistency in Twins Room. Like, that's... and Esther Hall is the part that I significantly struggle with. I suck. I kinda hate this run now, but if I get a good Bulassos fight, this is still ahead of PB. That's how garbage PB was. Whatever, dude. Still 55 pace. Imagine missing that element skip when your PB is 55. I guess I'm de-rusting, and I have done that area only like 2 times since coming back, but yeah, still no excuses. I think this can be still 10 seconds ahead at best. But I don't care. I really don't care. Spooky nicknames. I cannot come up with anything. Pablo Boo 10. That's so unoriginal, dude. Ah. I suck, dude. I lost time to PB in that split. That's really embarrassing. For anyone that hasn't watched the world record run, that split is that split did not go good. But hey, 38-13, I cannot complain in the slightest. I need to get better at Bulosses again. I think I kind of messed up the angle at the end. Because I got, I don't know, I overthought it or something. Yo, red fountain. Habu, that doesn't sound well. Pumpkin, that's too arbitrary because it doesn't sound like my name at all. Paranormal Pablo, that's too long. I don't know why, but I have the habit. I don't do that on purpose. I have the habit of just calling Mario like the frame I pick up the element. It's really bad because if I do it too early, then the vacuum lowers and I do not pick up the thing at all. But it's just a muscle memory habit that I have for whatever reason. I have a lot of those habits that don't really affect the speed of my gameplay, but still like have no reason to be there. Like in area 1, whenever I go through the door to the hallway with the study and the master bedroom, whenever I go through that door, halfway through I always press B. I always do that, no exceptions. This one sucks, dude. But hey, I got the cool animation skip, that's something. I haven't done this boo in years, so please don't get angry at me if I mess it up. I believe the vacuum does lose time, but the element does not. I always hate when I don't get like a good pull on Grimly immediately, and he goes above me like that. That's always the worst feeling ever. I still need to find like the optimal way of mirror warping there, because I think what I do is pretty slow. And whenever I try to do it fast, I used to be able to do it fast, but whenever I try now, I scan the wardrobe or like slightly to the right of the mirror. Just slow. Still better than PB's seller. It's like the Wombu that I got like really bad luck on MPB. That stands out because I got pretty good luck overall, but like that Wombu was just the worst. I don't think I've ever actually had that when it was in the barrel. Like the left barrel. I don't think I've ever had that in a run. Or at least in a not a bounce run. So I always kind of panic when I have that because I don't know what to do. I was just not gonna risk that, I'm sorry. I got that stumble skip, but I pressed A for whatever reason, but whatever. I didn't think I'd get it. So it took me by surprise.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mario.
I totally did not drop an ARPAM, that was on purpose. I don't think after that rooftop mistake that I'll PB, because PB's late game was so good.
Mario.
That was really slow. That's not gonna be good. I'm gonna get scared here and I have to worry with another ghost. I hope I can overlap the scares. Of course I cannot, but at least I didn't get scared a second time. Should have known. Should have just went for the eyes there. Yeah, this is not gonna PB, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Mario.
If only I didn't make those mistakes.
Mario.
My end game in PB was perfect. So, as the best possible time says, sub 50 is dead. Please don't be mad if I choke this. Excuse me for what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I'm good now. I hope this thing still works. Oh, the control stick is broken, dude.